Hello everybody, Hendrix here, coming at you with a brand new game, actually not even out of beta, not even out of closed beta, mind you, called Make Sale. It's by a company called Pop Cannibal, and I saw it early, I think, last year on this website called Fig, which is essentially Kickstarter, but for video games. And I just thought that it was an awesome idea, because this is the first time I've seen sailing taken to this extreme. Like, you build your own boat. And I was like, I'll hella back that. So I gave money, and then I waited, and waited, and waited. And finally, I get an email, like a day or so ago, I believe. It's just like, hey, here's a beta key. Go play the game. And I was like, alright, dope. And then I kept reading the email, and they're like, and if you want to make videos of it, make videos of it. We give you full rights to everything. Not the entire game, obviously, but like to make videos and monetize and everything. Like, this game's content is yours for the grasp. And I was like, dude, that's dope. So here I am, and I'm bringing the game. I had a original save file just to like try out the controls and everything, get a little bit used to it, but I didn't really do much. But so far, yeah, there's a Pop Cannibal symbol. So far, I haven't really done much. The tower's chimes brought prosperity. So our ancestors took them. It doesn't really make sense, now does it? It brought prosperity, but then we took them, and then shit went downhill from there. In this loneliness, a great storm grew. We tried to return the chimes to bring the music back, but it only grew angrier. Huh. I awoke in the eye of the storm, alone. Huh. I wonder how many chimes there are in this. I mean, obviously I'm assuming, like, 20 maybe? Alright, so essentially the premise of this game is you try to collect these chimes, and to get from island to island, you have to build your sailboat. Which you can do any island from a place with a symbol like so. So you just jump right in, and it pulls you into the editor. I don't know what these giant fish are, but kind of want to know. Seems kind of cool to me. Alright, so can I just... Oh. What's going on here? Where did I just put that giant sail? Where's... Can I undo? Okay, I'm just gonna do undo. Do I have Grand Dagger, Luigi's Feeling? Discovered the unsinkable feeling. Okay, there we go. I was confused for a second. I was worried. Let's do that. Can I put... Does this even work? Oh, I kind of want to know. Because last time I didn't really bother with having two sails on it. You'll never lose peace permanently. Yes. So in this game, essentially, you can raise and lower your sails, and you're just going to start sailing around. But the thing is, there is intense sailing physics. Okay, that's a little problematic. Let's remove that second. Yeah, let's take that off. Erase. Alright, let's set sail with this. I figured it'd probably be a little too much to have two sails on something not that wide, but... So this has legitimate, like, your boat is buoyant, and you have to manage that, as you just saw. You can flip it. With this, I'm even tipping dangerously close to a little too fast. Alright. So, in my personal opinion so far, the sailing animations and the gameplay of sailing feels amazing. Like, I don't think I've ever played a sailing game that actually does sailing this much justice. I mean, yeah, someone might be like, oh, what about Wind Waker? And I'm like, that's Zelda sailing. It's not bad, but not quite sailing. So you just have to go around collecting all these chimes, and then you bring them right here to this big old tower. Just run in and boom, return the chimes. And then that will expand the storm, because we start in the eye of the storm, and it'll expand the storm outward, allowing you to visit more islands essentially. And new islands means that you can find new blueprints, such as this one. These are what blueprints look like. So visiting newer maps is not just like, trash essentially. Like just, oh, well, this doesn't have any chimes on it, so I don't want to go here, sort of thing. Like, no, all islands feel useful to you, or at least to me. So we're gonna start off with trying to collect out Ziggy. Yeah, Ziggy. This boat that I just unlocked. Okay, that was a weird animation. But then again, brand new, still in closed beta. Alright. It's always good to start well away from shore, because I've had a lot of times where I just crash into the shore, and that's never a good time. Alright, where am I? Oh, wait. Ooh. Anyway, I can go forward doing this? No, that is pushing me away from the island. Well, let's hope that I can make it ashore. Yes, I don't know how it works, but swimming is not the easiest or your best friend in this game. It is much better if you just sail everywhere, as the game intended for you to do. The sailing animations, or not sailing, the swimming animation is a little wonky, I will admit, but so far it's, a couple wonky animations, but their big primary focus so far has seemed to be on the actual, last time I was here there was a blueprint. Their actual primary focus obviously seems to be on the sailing aspect of this game, which I personally think they've done a very good job of doing. I think I'll have to get that on my outward spiral. Alright, onwards to the next island. I just like the ability to just sail around. It feels a lot freer. Like the world doesn't feel enclosed necessarily yet. It actually feels like there is just this vast ocean that we had to sail across. And we got caught up on chains of islands and all that jazz. I mean, obviously I haven't played that much yet, but so far I really like the aesthetic of the game, and I don't know, that's just really enjoyable to me. Just wide open sea, weird flying fish. Or I don't know what the flying fish are supposed to be, other than literally just that, flying fish. Alright, let's cut sails a little bit. Turn over to starboard. Also, I don't really feel bad about making a new ship every island I visit, just because screw it, there's no reason not to, essentially. And also, if I ever find it, pulls energy from jellyfish. Energy can be used for jets, propellers, and tethers. What? How far away is that? That's not even half bad. That's just, I'm only going to need to get one more ring for that, it looks like. That doesn't look half bad. Alright, dope. Alright. Okay, screw this. I'm making a new boat just to respawn it outside of where I currently am. There we go. I'm just gonna grab another piece of this boat, and I'll probably end it there just as a quick introduction. A good 10 minutes into the game, or 10 minutes first look into the game, and we can pick up again in episode 2 where I'll probably make it a bit longer, maybe 15, 20 minutes. So I want to give this game a good long playthrough, at least. Experience all that there is to offer on this game. Because they've been working on it for a long time, as I said. I found it like pretty early last year, if I remember properly. And I just, second I saw it, I knew I was like, I want to try this. I want to play this. It's a sailing game, and I personally really like sailing. And I just think it'd be a really cool idea for a game. And then someone's like, hey, what if I told you that we're making a good sailing simulator? Not even just simulator, like there's things to do in this other than just sail. So like, it's kind of like dog lovers saying, hey, here's Okami, have fun, you're a wolf. But I'm going to end this episode here actually, because I just saved after making my new boat. So I'll see you in the next episode.